If you have tips or tricks that you want to share those as well. Always great to figure out new things. All right, let's get back into the treasure map. I think treasure map is something that's not super important, but it does give you some nice boosts. So it's nice to make sure that you kind of understand how treasure maps work. They're one of the things that I get a lot of questions on because they're not talked about all that well within the game. A lot of the bigger players kind of ignore them, so they don't really know a lot about them, and I fall into that category as well. But so let's take a look. If we go back and we go to the map section, the first thing you have is you have a map inventory. Okay, this is going to give you a list of all of the maps that you have and the pieces that you have. This follows every other material, gym, etc. of the game. That there's levels. Currently, there's 6 levels, levels 1 through 6. Takes 4 of them to combine into the next level up. You really don't want to pick anything up that's not a level 6. I mean, that's just reality. It's just not worth picking stuff up that's not a level 6 unless you're really early in the game. But even then, I'd say focus on getting your research up, getting your buildings up before you really dump into playing around with the maps. Okay, so let's go ahead and say, okay, we had an inventory. How do we combine and assemble those? Unfortunately, here I don't know of a way to do mass combine, which is a little bit frustrating. So you kind of have to go with these one by one. So I've got 227 of these. I'm just going to go ahead and combine all of these. And you're going to see it jump from 227 to 227 divided by 4, which is 120 in level 2. We're just going to keep combining these all the way up. All right, so we're going to go from level 2 to level 3, level 3 to level 4, level 4 to level 5, level 5 to level 6. All right, I'm just going to do that all the way up the food chain here. Again, as far as I know, there's no master combined, which is a little bit frustrating, but, you know, they'll have to do. And there I have my map pieces up to level 6, so I have 4 available. You can get map pieces from a number of places. Probably the easiest one is killing monsters. You can see that that's where a lot of them come, or in dungeon crawls they come in a lot. Okay. You can kind of see a journal of recently done digs. If you have an open dig, it'll show you the percentage, how many days are left. You can kind of get the information of it. You can actually go to where the dig is if it's live. Even if it's not live, it'll go to where it was. And so I kind of picked up. And then you kind of have your basics there. So the other part of maps that they don't really talk about is you have your map inventory there, but you've got an archaeological hall. And if you go into the archaeological hall, it's going to give you a little bit more depth into your map pieces. It's going to give you an excavation map inventory. This is so confusing to me. It shows you a map here, but it doesn't actually show you the maps that are available on the other screen. So it kind of holds them in 2 different places, which is really weird to me. But once you have one of these and you have it at level 6 or whatever level you have it inside of here, you're going to want to go ahead and do a dig on it. And so if you click, it's going to tell you the map to the treasure. And if you click use map, it's going to use the map. If you click discard the map, it's going to discard the map. I'm going to go a little bit fast here just because these legendary tiles do take about 3 hours to pick up. I'm going to just jump to it, speed up, and go. So the minute I say use map, it's going to go ahead and generate the map. It's going to show me where the treasure is found. Right? And if we go to my journal, you can see there's no diggers on the site. It's going to be about a 5-hour dig. And it gives me the location. I can go to it, or I can click inside of it there. So we see it there. I'm going to click on that tile. We're going to go ahead and teleport in. Yep, we want to teleport. Even in Prospector gear, shields don't work here, but you can do speed ups on them. So we're going to go ahead and start the dig on this. I'm going to go queue my max. I'm going to go ahead and send my hero. I'm going to speed up just so that I can kind of get this done and over with. I don't mind paying for the speed ups, right? And now I'm sitting on that tile. Okay, so now I can go in here and I can click the little double arrow to fast forward it, and it's about 3 hours. I'm just going to go ahead and pop a 3-hour speed up on it and be done with it. Okay, and it comes back. I completed the dig, right? So that's how you can do it. Now, I could sit on that dig and I could watch it. I could babysit the tile. That works too. It shows me that the excavation is complete. And if we go over here, we're going to see that we got treasure. We got ancient artifacts. Okay, that's not too bad. From level 1 to level 20, ancient artifacts are required to upgrade the archaeological hall. So you're going to want to cache in these maps on a regular basis to pick up those artifacts to basically increase or run that. Okay, you've got 5 million stone, 50 million wood, 1 million ore, times, some of these are even times 2, right? A fair amount of resources in here. 400 gold. This totally varies. Sometimes it's incredible stuff in there. Sometimes it's just okay stuff. But I mean, even if I just popped in, grabbed that, I'm getting 400 gold back. If I do a speed up for 1,000 gold and a teleport for 1,000 gold, and 2,000 gold in for 600 gold or 1,600 gold, I'm picking up all these resources. That's way cheaper than I could buy them with gold. Anyways, and I'm getting the ancient artifacts alongside of it. So it's pretty reasonable thing to do. The other element of this is you can see increasing your archaeological haul really starts to give you some nice boost benefits once you hit level 21 and above. I mean, you're talking at level 35. This is what, 500. You're talking, 5 million plus, 50 million troop attack, 52,000 health bonus. You're talking Empire defense bonus as well. So these are really worth doing and kind of leveling up and getting it there. We have the excavation sites. So if you kind of look, you can see all the prior excavation sites. Again, it's weird. It only shows the ones that are legendary. It doesn't show the ones from the other screen. So you can kind of tell this map inventory and excavation sites on this screen are different than the ones on the other screen, even though they work the same way. Now that I have already created a map and I've gone and picked it, you'll notice that the generate map highlight came on. So I'm going to go ahead and do a generate map, and it's going to take, it went out and generated me a map, and it's now on a 22-hour cooldown, right? So if I go out, I now have another map. So let's go ahead and just do this one more time. We're going to go ahead and use the map. We're going to go ahead and pop to it. We're going to go ahead and teleport to it, right? We're going to go ahead and send troops to it. I'm going to dig on it. I'm going to queue it. We're going to march. We're going to go ahead and speed them up. Again, this isn't necessary. I'm just really impatient. And once they're out there, we're just going to go ahead and speed up this. And again, 3 hours. And those guys are now coming back to me. And we can go ahead and see what kind of haul they brought in here. And ancient artifacts. So it's pretty similar. No gold this time, but quite a bit more resources. And then if we go back to the archaeological hall, you're going to see that I'm still on cooldown. Right? So I want to come back tomorrow. So this is a great once a day. Go in, pick these up, run them, do your map, come back, do it. And we'll go ahead and show you what it is to do one from this side. So if we go to our map inventory, we're going to go ahead and... I don't know why... Oh, the other ones aren't available for combination, I'm assuming. So we're going to just go ahead and grab one of these maps here. One of these Anubis maps. We're going to go ahead and use the map. We're going to go ahead and go to it. You can see this isn't quite legendary, so you're not going to have the big giant dig site like you did on the other ones. And it's probably going to pick up a lot faster when we actually go to it. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to pick up, oh, it's a 9-hour one, so it's actually a little bit longer. I bet I'm going to get some cores with this, which is this would be a nice little core generator. And pull back and let's see what we have waiting for us inside here. All right, we have gold, and of course there's the core. So and some speed ups, right? So those put you out there a little bit longer and are a little bit more risky, but you can get some good stuff from them. So it starts to be well worth it. In fact, I wonder if the shield, the research shield, actually works on those non-legendary ones. Let's give that a try. I'm not sure. I don't think it does, but let's give it a try just in case. So we go to my map inventory. Let's just grab Mythic. This one should give us some pretty good stuff, but let's see if it teleport over. Let's see if we start a dig. Qmax. Speed up. I'm gonna go ahead and speed up. And it does not do the resource field. I didn't think it did, but I figured I'd go ahead and double check to find out what happens. We're just gonna pull those guys back. And let's see what that gave us. Oh, it gave us a couple different cores. Ooh, 11 Titan Shield cores, 10 cores, and a Cavalry gem. So, I mean, there's some good stuff to be found on these. Definitely worth doing. We're just going to go ahead and delete all this crap.